over today the best strategy for a beast, a plant, and a bird. How dope is that? I think the segment's live, I'm not sure, but we'll see once we start streaming if it is. Awesome. So to do that, I have 4 scholars right now, and I'm going to check out one of my scholars' previous games. I'm going to see where he's winning, what he's doing good, maybe some areas he can improve on. The first week of playing Axie Infinity is relatively tough. You know, a lot of people come in with a lot of skills, they're really good. So if we can find some areas that are, you know, that Little Pig Flight Crew scholars can really dominate, then, you know, we're gonna be golden. So check 3 inches. Oh, definitely gonna check. As you know, one of our scholars got all the way to like 1900, maybe even 2k MMR around there. It's been absolutely insane. So right now, starting off the bat, like, we have this bird with an amazing layout. We also have, you know, the beast, pretty good. Spicy, pretty good. Here, I mean, he doesn't have, the opponent doesn't have Sirius, but he does have this spike throw, and he also has this. So I mean, realistically, what you could do here is maybe play Spicy and then pass, but let's see what, actually not even Spicy, you only play Spicy just for a bit of defense against this nonsense, but let's see what he does. So right off the bat, goes for attack, and is that because, oh, he left his beast exposed. So right off the bat, goes for the beast. Great move. Nomar says that 3 inches has been grinding. Oh yeah, 3 inches has been absolutely going insane. Like, I really like it, you know, really taking advantage of that Terminator team. So right off the bat, big thing here is the beast is gone. That's all his damage. Now he has this guy. This guy's good for getting rid of the back line, but can he get rid of the front line? So great first move by Julius. Realistically, he got an amazing draw. And then look at this. So now he's gonna do some damage to the plants. I think that's the right move. Goes for big damage right off the bat. He could have even passed here, to be honest. Like, no one else is doing damage, but I guess he's doing, you know, you maybe, yeah, this is tough here. Maybe even a pass is fine on that turn, honestly. Now this next turn, you have to know by round 3 or 4, especially with a guy down, you gotta pass because that spike throw is coming. Doesn't have the spike throw and goes to sacrifice the bird. Interesting. I don't know if that's what I would do per se, but let's see. So right here, I don't know if I'd agree with this move. I'd rather just pass, honestly. But he gets a massive critical, hits him with a smoothing song, and then now that guy is as good as done. So he sacrifices his bird, interestingly. This guy doesn't get his vegan bite off. And then now he's in a situation where, oof, puts the eggshell on his guy. Okay. Can't get the kill off. Oh wow, this is down to the wire. Wait, and Julius pulls this off? So both going 0-0 here with like no energy. I think where Julius gets the advantage is really having this guy here with his ability to get energy. Yo, SFG Trays, what's going on? Right now we have an ad. SSG Trays, what's going on? Welcome back to the Flight Crew. Today we're watching some Scholar games right here, seeing if we can point out some things they're doing great. So right now it looks like the Reptile has this game almost locked, going 2-on-1. The great thing about this guy is he can put up a lot of shield, will punish you if you don't use your energy, takes him out. Oof. Is he able to get an energy here? No. But because of that Cottontail, now he is energied out of his mind, uses all of his energy here. Okay. Ooh, big crit. Okay, so that crit basically saved his life there. Definitely some things we could have seen there, honestly. But honestly, relatively good game. He had a great layout in the beginning. Sacrifices bird maybe a little too early for my liking, but sheesh, he burst his lucky. Oh yeah, man, he got that revenge arrow. Definitely got that critical that got him. But that's the thing about the beast, man. They are bound to get at least one crit a game. So if it's at the right time, that's a good night. Now we're gonna watch one where he loses. So one of the things about this team is you really spend a lot of time waiting for combos. You're really dangerous to the back end here. And now let's see. So right off the bat, so this is Julius on the side here. I can't really see his cards here. Okay, so this is the first move that you would do. I agree with that. This guy here, Forest Spirit in the beginning. Okay, so it's a very terrible Axie. Piercing Sound, maybe a little scary, but not really. Realistically, you're just waiting to take out his backbird with either you got Shrimp here or you have a backdoor here. So realistically, his bird's not really a threat. He doesn't really have an Axie that's a threat here. So here, let's see what happens. Right here, because it's the second round and you need to put big defense, this is where you'd go backdoor with all of these cards here. And that would be the move, and leaving 2 energy where they could steal if they want. And yep, he does exactly that. So protects his energy, which I guess is good because you would have 0 energy if you didn't do that. Big damage. I don't know if I would necessarily go for there because now you just sacrificed your guy. So yeah, I'd be fine passing that, but I guess the good thing and the reason why his guy is still alive is because the beast is slower than the bird. So it's realistically the eggshell, makes it so this beast and this plant will attack him. Here, instead of using eggshell, I'd rather just go 2 all-out shots, honestly. Keep your bird alive. Boom. Right, so realistically, it was just not using the all-out shot. He wanted to keep him from damage. So I mean, that's one of those games where he plays and after that he would use the all-out shot. So let's see here. And now you're in a tough position because this bird, because he's still alive, is going to be very scary. The great thing is only 2 cards kills this guy, so that's great. This bird does not have a backdoor, so you're actually in a decent position. This is the obvious move here. If you get a shrimp, that'd be nice. Yes, okay, so here's the shrimp. Does he survive? No crits, no crits, no crits. And then the beast takes him out. There's not much you can do against the beast. This is literally the definition of a floor beast. Oh my gosh. And then here you're just you're outgunned here. So now he can't use any range attacks, right? Yep. And that's how they got him. So very close. Like realistically, this game, it was just one mistake, and that's why he ended up taking the L there. So we're gonna watch one more from him and then see if after that I'm gonna put together a team that's very similar, and then we're gonna see if we can get this W with a team that's very similar. So, and then let's see if this is YouTube showing this, by the way? I honestly can't tell. Oh yes, we are live on YouTube, which is always fun. That's always hilarious. I honestly can't. Okay, so we're gonna watch one more game. We're gonna watch one where he wins, and he goes against a double Aqua and wins. Okay. Yeah, let's watch that. This is a very hard matchup for a beast plant bird. Very tough matchup. We got my boy Nomar in the building, SFG in the building. Okay, so right off the bat, he's bulking up. So first round, he has 2 aquas. Normally I say just skip the round because realistically, and then he has this guy in the back. Such a weird such a weird layout. I'd say skip the round normally because realistically you want to have that shield for your second round, but going first is fine because you have vegetable. Nice. So that saved him from fear. Oof. Oh my gosh. And the great thing about the rock paper scissors, always remember that plant is stronger than aqua. Yo, we got lethal in the building. Hey man, that is flight crew royalty right there, man. Lethal, bro, how are you doing? It's been way too long, my guy. SFG says very hands-on with your scholars. 100%. I know the first 2 weeks are tough, so it's great to just go over some games and then see if we can see anything in their games where maybe they can get some extra dubs here, or how I'd play. But this is a game where he won, massive crit, and that's what the 41 morale really does with this guy. This is a very powerful move for the plant. So right off the bat, that plant's in hot water. Okay, 2 of those, and right again. Oh my gosh, big damage. So this is an area where clearly the bird is just gonna mop the floor with this guy. Let me see. The bird doesn't have enough cards. Oh, he does. Yeah, the bird mops the floor. 4 of those cards. That's a good night. Only uses 1. Interesting. Yeah, the watering can really puts this guy in a situation where now he's energied out, and that's really how we beat the double aqua here. Way too long. Amazing to be back in the stream. I'm great. How about yourself? Man, today was a crazy day, man. After work, I literally released a book. Oh, so crazy. By the way, guys, if you have a chance, hop in the Twitter, just retweet this, share some love. Released a book on Amazon, man. So crazy. The little pig that thought big. Super excited. Most nerve-wracking thing I've ever done in my life, but definitely exciting. But yeah, let's get back to this thing. Lethal, what game are you streaming nowadays anyway? So now here we go. So look at this. We got 6 energy to 3. Clearly right now, Julius is in a great position. It's really because water can is just such an OP move. So nice. And now he's gone. And then we have the one-on-one with the beast versus the plant. This is exactly where we want to be. Use the eggshells, and now the aroma's on the beast. So this guy attacks the beast. Really funny. It's really funny to have 2 guys that have aroma on them. It kind of nullifies the plant's aroma because the plant will only have an aqua attacking them, and then the aroma will attack this guy. And this guy's 47, built for playing against dust, you know? So right now we have a situation where 2 energy to 3 energy. The double sleeping song, it's almost cruel, right? And realistically, after that, there's nothing he can do. The bird is just gonna mop the floor with him. Look at this. Look at this. And Julius rubs it in by using his whole thing. So realistically, that was just a well-played game. I think over there he's getting a hang of the team. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna play 1 to 2 games with that team, a team that's similar, live, and see if we can have some of the success that Julius has had with it, and see if there's nuances on how we use the team. I think that'd be cool. It's Lethal just said followed and retweeted. Hey, that's what's up, Lethal. I definitely appreciate that, family. Yeah, it's always interesting, man. Definitely let me know what game you're playing nowadays. Like for me, I've just been streaming Axie. I haven't actually hopped on Fortnite in a long time, in a very long time. And it's so funny because that's all I used to play. So now we're gonna make a team that's very close to his team. Here, let's switch it for this one. The only thing we don't have is we don't have the front Axie that's like a jumping, like a shrimp plant, but that's fine. And let's list all out. Post fight. This is a 61 speed. Okay, perfect. So this is the tradition. This is the very traditional. The only thing that's kind of different is this guy, but very traditional beast, bird, plant. And we're gonna see if we're able to get some W's. SWG says retweeted. Lucian supports that's what's up, man. Hey, I definitely appreciate that. The love. Nomar says nice team. Yeah, we're gonna see if we get some W's here. And my dude Lethal says I'm trying a bunch of different games, playing Valorant mainly, playing a mix of COD, FIFA, not to get burnt out, and plan maybe to do some throwback Fortnite streams. Oh yeah, I gotta do the throwback ones, right? Can't forget those roots. It's funny, I've seen a lot of people playing Valorant. Like, that must be the game. It must be. So right here, the first thing of course I'm gonna do is check 61 speed. This guy's a big threat. He's faster than my guy. This guy 41 speed. So right off the bat, this guy's in big trouble. Remember, beast can only go through the back or the front. So realistically, if the bird has cards, this guy's in trouble.
Gas on, gas off. Me and my squad off. Do that hot sauce. Out of space now,
hey, appreciate the host, my guy. That is what's up. So because we're staying at 3 energy, I'm going to use the Luna Absorb. If I was playing 3 cards, I wouldn't use the Luna Absorb because I'm not trying to get vegetables, but we're going to skip this turn and see what happens. He skips 2. So I may or may not be able to pull this off. This guy might be able to get, because all he really needs is, he doesn't need a lot of energy, he just needs the cards. I'm going to do this and see what happens. And then we get lucky. So realistically, this game a lot of times is about luck, honestly. A lot of times that's what this game comes down to, really. I get rid of his bird, he gets rid of my plant, and now it's a done ball game. So a lot of times the birds, realistically, so, and I still have 3, nice. So I don't need a lot of health for this guy. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna do this damage, and notice I don't use the sleeping song. That's because I'm trying to bait him into using some October treats next turn. I don't need a lot of health. Ooh. But this guy would be a problem one-on-one for my bird, so if he wants to use a lot of damage, he can, but he takes me out with his thing. Okay. Maybe I should have used the smoothing song here, actually. Yeah, I definitely should have. I messed up. I should have seen this coming. Then maybe I'm not even last stand up, and I lost the game. Look at that. Had the game in the bag, and I lost. Not much I can do here. So this is all about really making a choice, but really not much you can do. He's definitely gonna have that's a ball game. Only crit Jesus could save me now. Nomar says almost. He just needs any attack here and I'm dead. Like, I can't survive anything. All right, so first one down. We're around 1700, so that one was a very winnable game. We just played it terrible there. Should have seen that coming. All right, so we got a perfect draw off the bat. He doesn't want to kill me. He actually wants to, oh, this is a poison team. So he doesn't have tri-spikes, just poison, backdoor poisons, a lot of backdoor poisons. Complete definition of a poison team. So we're just gonna pass first round. This guy's probably relatively safe this game. 0 energy, we're gonna count the energies here. Goes for the steal. Big shout outs to Lethal for the host. It's absolutely awful at Valorant, but my friends get me into it. It's pretty fun to play. I just hope I can get better. Oh yeah, man. Honestly, I feel like that's a game where Codex is like your best friend. It's just about Codex in a dream. And look at this, the beautiful backdoor. So he anticipates the thing on second round. Realistically, this guy's going for double garish. That's the only way. Ah, and my bird's probably dead now. Oh, wow. Wow. Jeez. If that guy didn't put up 170 shield, that'd have been a different story. Okay, so the only thing we can do here is really pass, and he has sneaky raid here. So, oh no, he doesn't have. Why did I think he was a sneaky raid team? So he's really not. The only thing we can do here is pass. We are gonna knock loud. Actually, we actually kind of like this guy here, but I think we knock loud at the front, right? I feel like that's the way to go. We want to kind of keep him guessing. So he doesn't do anything here. And we get rid of his plants, which is always good. Now it's a question of, can I probably can't survive this next move. So right off the bat, 2 losses. I'm just too rusty with this team. And there's not much I can do here. I would need the critical of life to pull this off. So maybe the thing there was to get rid of this guy. My thinking was he didn't use a lot of plant cards, so it felt like I was able to get rid of at least some of his. Yeah, there's no way I can survive whatever's coming here. The double garish. Oh my god, we saw 8. So right here I gotta guess which guy he's coming for, so let's go something like this, and hopefully that's enough to get rid of him. Oh, of course he's in. I wouldn't have survived anyway. 2 losses. Can we get one? Can we get one win for this lineup on stream live? And I think that's the best way to do these videos live, no redos. So the double aqua, this is probably the hardest matchup for this lineup. So the big threat is this guy. This upstream plus swift escape is a terrible matchup to play. We don't have any backdoor shrimps here, so we realistically just have to wait for him to use upstream. So we're gonna end turn here. So we can go backdoor. And the decent thing about going backdoor here is, now the reason they're not attacking, if they don't attack the first round, they're probably not going to attack the second round. The reason they're not going to attacking right now is because I have this, the watering can. Because as soon as he hits my watering can, we are energied out of our minds. Oh, and he attacks. So I think that's a good night for my Oof. 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 That is a good night for my plant, and I think that's the ball game. So guys, we're about to go 0 for 3. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. So the good news is we know he's going to be a bit energy strapped. He's probably going to put up a lot of shields here because he used a bunch of cards here. So the good news is I can at least get my beast cards off here. No, he has more energy. This guy's an energy machine. And guys, that's how you... Yo, Rapid Rams, what is going on? What is up? We got Rapid in the building. Right now I'm doing a Scholar video where I lose a bunch of games on stream. So sad. It's actually funny. I literally just bred this bird today. Number 691, just bred him today fresh, getting his first ever Axie taste. And then there it is, guys, the 3 L's in a row. So I couldn't pull it off this time with the beast bird plant. This used to be my go-to. I just couldn't do it, guys. I couldn't do it on stream, but it's okay because there'll be more back. And we're gonna leave this up on YouTube, guys. Like, this isn't a fake video. We're gonna leave this up for everyone to see, and hopefully in the future we're able to get some wins there. But to my Scholar, this is technically how I use this team, but maybe you shouldn't listen to me because I couldn't get no wins. But if you like the video, guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And we're gonna continue streaming on Twitch, so of course feel free to rock out with us then. Anyways, let's log off the stream. See, I don't even know how